How can AI help leaders reduce meeting fatigue and protect focus time? Every leader knows the moment you open your calendar and the day is already gone. Not with work, but with meetings. And behind every meeting sits a human being trying to hold their focus, pace their energy, and make space somehow in the day for the actual work they were hired to do. And if there's one question that organizations ask me the most, it's this: how do we manage the sheer volume of meetings without exhausting our teams? AI can give you a chance to rethink that rhythm of work itself. If we haven't met, I'm Dr. Anna Thomas. I'm a physician, leadership speaker, caregiver advocate, and corporate wellness specialist. I help organizations strengthen their workforce and create workplaces where people and performance can thrive together. Even as we enter an era of AI, automation, and agentic teams, the future of work is still human, and that work is changing dramatically. But at the same time, employees are navigating complex personal and professional pressures that are only going to escalate in the coming years. For example, in the next 5, 10, 15 years, we will see an exponential increase in the number of older adults who will need caregiving support. Who will be providing that care? Working adults. Right now, 63 million Americans are caregivers. That's 1 in 4 adults, with more than half of them currently working full-time. Those numbers are expected to increase and will have a tremendous impact on our communities and, yes, even our workplaces. And caregiving is just one example of a personal stressor that will impact the workplace. Mental health, chronic illness, stress, and burnout are all on the rise, and the organizations that will thrive are those that lead with care, culture, awareness, resources, and empowerment. Care. Through this series, I share practical strategies, leadership tools, and insights to help you create cultures that support well-being, strengthen engagement, and retain top talent. If you'd like a clear starting point, then check out my free training, The Future of Work is Care. The link is below. And while you're there, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with another leader who is ready to build a workplace that cares. Let's get into today's topic. Meeting fatigue is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of cognitive overload. Humans were not designed to jump from conversation to conversation without mental recovery time. And for many employees, that's exactly what their day demands. Leaders feel stuck because meetings feel necessary. There are decisions to be made, updates to share, alignment to maintain. But the truth is that many meetings exist simply because they always have. We meet out of habit, not intention, but AI can help you shift that pattern. Imagine you need to share a 10-minute update that doesn't require discussion. Instead of pulling 8 people into a virtual room, you can record a quick message, let Zoom generate a clear summary for everyone who needs it. What used to burn 30 or 40 collective minutes can become a short, on-demand note that your team can absorb on their own schedule. Or picture a team member who misses a meeting because of a school drop-off, or an appointment, or a moment they needed to breathe. Instead of feeling guilty or left behind, they open their inbox and they find a clean, AI-generated recap that includes the decisions, the nuances, and their next steps. They stay informed without sacrificing all the other things on their plate as well. Even a routine check-in could move out of the calendar. You might drop a short voice note into Slack explaining what changed, and an AI assistant can highlight the key action items so no one is wasting energy searching through a long thread. Suddenly, a weekly 30-minute status meeting can become a 2-minute asynchronous update. The power of these small shifts is cumulative. They can protect pockets of uninterrupted time that people desperately need to think, to plan, to solve problems, and feel proud of the work that they do. AI cannot and should not replace collaboration, but it can help leaders remove the noise around it. It helps you be more intentional about when you gather people, why you gather them, and how often. When leaders think differently about meetings, something remarkable can happen. Your team can feel calmer, deadlines feel more manageable because they have time to actually meet the deadline, creativity can return, and focus becomes a resource that is protected. Leaders discover they don't need more meetings to lead well, but their team needs more space. So reducing meeting fatigue is not about eliminating connection. It's about making space for deeper, healthier, more human work. And AI can give you the tools to build that space with intention. So remember, in a workplace that cares, technology isn't used to fill people's calendars. It's used as a resource to make the work easier for everyone. If you want to strengthen your leadership language and culture, start with my free training, The Future of Work is Care. And for a deeper roadmap, check out my book, Workplaces That Care, your guide to building cultures that retain, empower, and protect the people behind the performance. Remember, in this age of AI, the future of work is still human. So let's create workplaces that care together.